Greetings, everyone. If you are new to the channel, welcome back. To my longtime supporters, thank you for your continuous support. Now, I want to talk about leadership, self love, and the importance of knowing that you are enough. It is not that we don't need other people, but in the case of 2020 and 2021, we had to learn how to spend time alone. And for many people, it was very difficult. But one of the reasons why a lot of us don't want to spend time alone is if we are forced to be alone, we have to confront some of the demons that we face. And these demons sometimes present themselves in the form of hurt. People, whether it be friends or family, hurt us or disappoint us. We have to get to the point where when we think about leadership, we think of one where we govern ourselves. If you take a careful note of what's happening in the world, we don't know who to trust. You know, you sometimes can't trust family, you can't trust friends, you can't trust politicians, you can't trust religious leaders. And where does that leave you? That leaves you in that place where you now learn to sit quiet, to listen to that still voice, where you give spirit the opportunity to lead you and to guide you. And in that case, you will never, ever go wrong. I'm so tired of people saying one thing, and when you look at their action, it's completely different from what they're saying. Now, we're not perfect. Therefore, I'm not expecting anyone to be perfect. But at the same time, if someone's word is not their bond, then what else do we have? If they say one thing and the action says something else, what can we do? What should we believe? So it all comes back down to you learning to love yourself as an individual and be determined to lead yourself, because there will come a time when, and I'm sure it's happened already to some of us, where we have a very important decision to make and there's no one to give us any input. We have to decide there and then what is best for us, and depending on what we choose, it's life changing. So in the world of politics, you see people come out and make offers to you at all time, and they don't deliver. Sometimes they never intended to deliver, and there were times when they're in a position where they cannot deliver. And so disappointment should not come from you waiting for someone else to be who you want them to be. Disappointment should come from you failing yourself in not turning up for yourself to be the best self, to be the best you can be. You have to learn how to advocate for yourself by saying yes when it's important for you to say yes, and having no problem in having a resounding no. No, I cannot do this. No, I will not do this. No, I refuse to allow you to do this. And when we value ourselves so much, people come into our life finding that we love ourselves in such a way that if they can't love us the way we love us, the way you love yourself, if someone can't love you that way, then that relationship is not good enough. Now, if the person find you not loving yourself, not caring about what is best for you, not advocating for yourself, then of course the person will not be advocating for you. They will not be able to love you. They will not be able to stand up for you because you're not standing up for yourself. Sometimes people don't stand up for themselves because they don't want to push the wrong buttons. They don't want to upset anybody, but you don't mind upsetting yourself. So you go along with it. You agree with what the other person says. You do what they're asking you to do, even though you're unhappy. If you're not happy, No one else can make you happy. If you don't love yourself, no one else can make you happy. So you'll find a lot of persons in and out of relationship because guess what? They're looking for the love that they should be giving to themselves. And you'll never find that in someone else. You're looking to someone else to lead you to a place where you realize your potential. But it's your search. The key is in your hand, and you're going to have to find which door that key holds or fits in. So in 2022, I'm going to encourage you to not allow anyone to disappoint you any further. Because when someone is disappointing you, it's because you already disappointed yourself. To believe in another human being, I'm not saying you cannot trust, but to believe in another person, to put your whole mind and your whole heart and your whole trust in a whole other person is very foolish. And so our expectations don't have to be lowered in someone else. You don't have to look at it that way. But what you can do is higher your expectations in yourself, in your ability, in what you need to do to bring you to enlightenment, to bring you to happiness, to that permanent state of satisfaction. Don't wait for someone else to elevate you. Work towards doing that for yourself. Don't wait for someone else to lead you and to guide you. Find ways how to do that for yourself. Leadership in yourself, looking towards yourself for guidance and for protection, is far better than looking towards another human being, because everyone has their own self-interest and everyone is doing what they're doing. Even when someone say I love you, they love themselves more. The only people who don't love themselves more are oftentimes mothers who put their children first. And some people in their relationship, they put their partners first. But let me tell you, that is not real love. Until you can put yourself first, your own needs first, love yourself first, you can't really truly love anyone else. And so don't wait for other persons to do for you what you can do for yourself. So as you go through your day today, I'm going to say to you, have a blessed day and stay strong. And if anyone come at you in a negative way, just release that. Do not take it onto yourself, because the only person who can empower you is you. The only person who can love you unconditionally should be you and not someone else. This is why so many people are getting into relationships and it's not working out, and they're leaving feeling very bitter because you're putting too much pressure on another human being. Your expectations are too high when you yourself is not loving yourself the way you should. Stop looking to people to lead you, to love you, to guide you, and do that for yourself. Right now, when you look at the political landscape in Jamaica and you see all these people coming out and making offers to you, if you look carefully or listen carefully, you realize that they're not that much different from each other. But they're relying on you to relinquish your power and your self-love and turn it over to them. And once you're doing that, you've already failed. Self-love is the best love. Self-care is the best care or best thing you could do for yourself. Okay, so have a blessed day, everyone, and stay safe.